What is up, guys? Today we're inside of Rolex Build for Treasure, and today I'm going to show you guys how to beat the Halloween vent boss. To start off, to get to this area, you're going to want to hit the pumpkin that has the word update underneath it, and then you're going to hit the button on that says boss. You can also go to the waterfall on the right before the first stage, and then just walk through that, and then you'll get teleported to the same place. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick up the spider once you reach here, and unfortunately for him, you're going to throw him off a cliff. And then he's not going to be all that happy about that, and he's going to transform into a Spider King. So, yeah, today I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to show you guys how to beat this event. It's honestly pretty easy. It's just an endurance battle like every other boss in the game. So, you're going to wait for the green acid to go down, and then you're going to jump on this spider web right here. He's going to stop the area. That does not hurt you. You do not need to jump over that. What he's going to do now is he's going to just jump in the air a bunch, and sometimes it's a little bit of annoying, but for the most part, it's kind of easy to dodge. You're just going to jump over once the red reaches you. I don't think it needs that much of an explanation, but what I would suggest is get close to the side of the spider pieces because of this next attack right here. So he's going to make orange beams on pieces of the spider web, and these will indicate where he's going to attack. So the main strategy that you can do for this is just go in between two pieces one at a time, just like I'm doing right now. It's not all that difficult of an attack, but eventually you'll finish that. Now what you're going to want to do is go to the middle of the area onto this, and then you're going to want to step on the blue. Now this part, if you haven't done the boss fight already from the previous Halloween, because I'm pretty sure that this was the previous Halloween event 1 year or 2 years ago, but if you haven't already done this, then it might be a little bit confusing, but you want to stand on the blue. Because as you just saw twice now, it makes storms appear, and the blue one is the only safe one. So you're going to want to always stand on the blue. It's kind of a memorization game, and I would also like to say that places where it strikes and the blue spots that appear are just random. You're not going to get the same pattern as me. So we have here, 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 and then that's it. Okay, so we're going to stand here. We're going to stand here, and then we're going to go back, and then we're going to hope that this is the right one, because I forget which one it was, and it was the one. Okay, good. So the first one that we need to stand on is right here, and then we got to go there, and then we got to go there, and then there. So what I suggest doing is you have your camera up like this, and line it up with the sections. That way in your mind you can tell yourself which area is. Like if you have to go up, you can say up in your head. If you have to go to this one right here, you can say up and right in your head. So yeah. Anyways, after the one where it gives you 5 storms, the attack will stop. So you just have to go through 5 series of the storms. So yeah, eventually after that, these little things will fall, these wood pieces. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stand on one of the corner ones. And this attack really isn't all that difficult either. Basically this circle is just going to try to come after you, and the ones that it's about to eat will turn orange. So since I'm doing this solo, it's always going to target me, obviously. If you're doing this with multiple players, then it will randomly choose players to target. It does not go by the distance. For example, you could be right next to it and then someone on the other side, and then it would still not go for you, or it would still not, it would just not follow you, basically. So yeah, that attack's pretty simple, just go in a cube form. Then you have this attack, which is basically the same thing except bigger, and only one platform will be safe. However, you're not getting chased. So what I suggest doing is just go to the middle each time it's over, so that way you only have to jump 2 tiles at most to get to the place that you need to be at. So something that I've also noticed is that, I don't know if this is just luck based or not, but I've never gotten the tile to be correct in any area except the corners. So just keep that in mind. Anyways, this next attack that's about to come up, where he shrinks back down, is basically the first attack, except it goes by rows. And now he's going to change directions of the rows that he attacks in every time he attacks. And I'm sorry if that sounds confusing, but basically, as you can see, he's going to attack this way, but then he's going to attack this way. So he's going to go to the right, and then he's going to go down. So you can use that to know where to go. Just like the first attack, you can go in a cube form. However, you can also go in a figure 8 form. It's a little bit safer in a figure 8 form, but it's basically just the same thing. So eventually he's going to stop trying to kill you in this phase. However, this is kind of long, so it might take a while to get there. Just keep jumping, and then eventually he'll just stop trying to kill you. And there it is. Okay, cool. So now what's going to happen is the acid is going to fall back down. And unfortunately, this is actually bugged as currently. Sometimes you randomly just get damaged during that. So try not to only have one hit of health left. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pick up a rock that is nearby you, as he's going to try to fish you closer into the acid. It's a little bit of a confusing attack, just like the storm one if you've never done this before. But as you can see, he's going to hold out his fishing rod, and then he's going to just aimbot with his fishing rod. I don't know why you would uninstall aimbot, but okay, Mr. Spider King. So you're just going to want to pick up rocks. Don't throw the rocks, because that's defeating the whole purpose. They're there to protect you, not for you to throw them. So yeah, just do that. And then eventually, once you start running out of rocks, I think it's like once you get to 2 rocks, and this is for the solo time measurement, by the way. In duos, I don't know how much you would be down to. It depends on who he attacks for most of the time. But eventually, spiders are going to fall down from the trees. They'll never spawn over near the acid. They'll only spawn over at the trees. So as you can see, the spiders spawn right there. At this point of the battle, he stops fishing you as much. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But something to note is that the spiders blow up, so you're gonna want to stay away from them. You can also pick up the spiders, and then they'll stop bombing you, which is pretty nice. However, you can also use them as protection. So you're just gonna want to keep surviving like this. It's not too difficult. If you're trying to no-hit this is definitely the hardest stage because of the amount of luck that you have to get with where the spiders spawn. But eventually, this nuke is going to spawn right here. So what you're going to want to do is you're just going to grab that, and then eventually he'll use his fishing pole thingy, and then you're just going to want to run, and then he's going to take the nuke, and then he's going to blow up. Even though it didn't activate, but okay, he's just going to blow up now. And if this is your first time doing it, then you'll get a dragon harpoon. However, I've already done it multiple times, so I'm just going to get candy from this, which isn't all that bad because pink candy is pretty good, so is the blue candy. But that is it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this and it helped you. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, or you want to see some more Roblox Build a Boat for Treasure, and everybody, peace out.